Most of you go through this life selling the most valuable thing that you have in this world for a little bit of money. What's that? It's more valuable than gold. It's more valuable than $1 million, $1 billion. Yes, it's more valuable than anything you have in this world. And you guys go through and sell it on the cheap. That thing is time. Most of you believe that the only way that you can make money is by selling that valuable thing that you possess called time. So whenever the average person is facing a situation where they need more money, they need to earn more money, they need to get access to more money, the first thing that the average person thinks about is, where can I sell this time to get more money? Now, it doesn't necessarily cross your mind that way, that's not the question or the words that you use subconsciously, but it'll probably sound like, where can I pick up an extra job? Where can I get more hours? Who else is hiring? So now those are all of that means that you're looking for a job. Now, in order to get paid at a job, you actually have to go to the job and agree to sell your what at the job? Time. So, okay, you pick up an extra job, part-time job. That job is, I don't know, 5 to 9. Well, that's your time. Your 5 to 9, those 4 hours, you've agreed to sell to the highest bidder to make a few extra dollars. So there you are selling your life, because time is the thing that life is made up of. And that's why I always say I'd rather because I know people, they'll drive around to save 15 cents on gas. And I'm like, what? I barely even look at the gas price. It doesn't matter what it is. I gotta have it. So people drive around to save $1 on eggs and bread. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'd rather save the time and lose the money than to lose the time and save the money. Okay, maybe that's just me. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, guys. Welcome to the channel. We had a wonderful time last night, by the way, for everyone who was in the free live training. We had a blast. This is probably one of the best groups I've ever had. I do limit the amount of people we get in there, and I have my reasons for doing it, and you guys know now if you were in there last night. But we had a blast in the live training where I teach anyone who's aspiring to get financial freedom, get away from the 9-to-5 lifestyle, and be able to live their dream life on their terms. I teach them how to start a middleman business from their phone, from the house, from your bed, and just make money without having to leave your house. And so I teach them how to do that in the Middleman Free Live Training, where we do the same thing that Uber does, Fiverr, Airbnb, Grubhub, DoorDash. We do the same thing all those companies do. What's that? We don't actually do the work. We actually get the customer, match the customer to the person who's going to do the work, and then get paid to do it. So Uber doesn't drive you around. They match a rider to a driver, and then they get paid whenever the match is made. And so what I do is I teach you how to choose a particular service industry, whichever one you want, or you can choose more than one. It's up to you. And find customers for businesses in that industry, match them, and get paid every time you do it. So if you make $100, and we were talking about how to make $100 on a 10-minute phone call last night. One of my guys, MJ, he's in the class now. Whoop, whoop. And he and I are going to be working together to build his business in the next 90 days. And I asked the class, I was like, hey, if you guys were to start a middleman business, what would you do? And he was like, bounce house. And I never thought of that. You can middleman the bounce house industry, where you set up toys and stuff like that, or bounce house. Anyway, it was fun. I wish I could share it with you guys, but if you're somebody and you're like, you know what, I need to learn how to make money when I'm not at work, so that I don't always have to go to work, then put the word middleman in the comments below so you can get in that training. For most people, when you think about making money, when you think about getting additional income, when you think about, hey, I need money for this vacation, or I need money to do something around the house, or get a new car, or, just to have extra cash. Most people are going to think about their thought process is going to be, where can I sell this time? And like I said, you're not going to say it that way, but when you say, where can I pick up extra work or get extra hours, that's essentially what you're doing. You're selling your time for money. Now, I'm not against you having a job. I'm not against you selling your time for money. I'm against that being the only way that you know how to make money. So for most people in America, they're under this blueprint where time equals money. Save, try to find a way to sell as much time as you can. And you don't understand that time's the most valuable thing you have. You don't understand that your life is made up of time. And if you go through this life selling it all, when are you gonna live? You can't just work until you die, and that's what the system's gonna make you do, because they cannot afford to retire you. I don't care what they say. If you're under 45, you will not have a retirement. But that's okay. Retirement was for our grandparents and our parents. That's not going to be a part of our generation. The faster you understand that, the faster you'll get to work figuring out how to make money without having to always sell your time, right? So you rarely hear me talk about retirement. You know why? It's not a goal of mine. I want to work until I can't work anymore. If I'm 80 and I can still do it, I'm doing it because I enjoy what I do. I love what I do. It's not hard work. I want to convince you that the harder you work, the poorer you will be, the worse off you will be. You go and find any company and then find the people who work the hardest, sweating, tired, worn out, muscle aches, body beaten up, and then ask them, do they make the most money in the company? The answer is always going to be no, because they are implementers. They are the doers. You go to a hotel, who's working all day long nonstop? The room service. They are up and down these halls. It looks like they never take a break. And well, let me ask you this. Who's the lowest paid in the hotel? The room service. Who's the middle tier, good pay, not always doing anything? The management. They'll pop out if you need them. Now, who makes all the money and is never at the hotel? The CEO, correct. They make all the money. So that proves that you don't have to sell all your time or work hard to make a bunch of money. In fact, I believe it's easier to make a bunch of money very quickly, very easily. I believe it's easier to make a bunch of money very quickly than it is to make a little bit of money over a long period of time. Which would you rather do? Would you rather make a lot of money easily, or would you rather make a little bit of money working very hard? I'd rather make it easily. And so I just want to share with you the fact that you subconsciously believe that the payoff comes from hard work. That ain't true, right? Now, you can work hard and have a decent living. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to make the good money and have a great life, you cannot be out here working hard. It just cannot happen. Don't let people fool you. This is a different day and age. I make money using my phone. I don't have to leave the house. Where's the hard work? Now, I've done hard jobs. I've worked in landfills. That was one of the hardest jobs I've ever had. Pulling those tarps over the landfills. If you guys have ever worked in a landfill, you know what I'm talking about. That is hell on earth in South Louisiana in the summer. That is hard. They can't find anybody to do that. You come back the second day, you're gonna have a whole new crew with you. Like, man, where'd you come from? Yeah, what happened to everybody from yesterday? Yeah, nobody came back. Man, that's a heck of a job. I've worked under reactors in plants. I've laid up under them in 5-degree weather, covered in masks, in the ventilator. This has been 10 years, so I don't remember everything. I've gone to work with 2-3 pair of pants on, scared to death. We're laying up under there cleaning out those reactors, getting that stuff to drop out. I don't even know what we were handling. Man, listen, and we didn't make much money. You know who made the money? The companies who had us in there doing those turnarounds. That's where the money was. They weren't under those machines, we were. And so I just want to use this video to convince you that the harder you work, the harder it is to make money. But the easier you work, the easier it is to make money. Making money is easy and you can do it quickly. It's easy. But the question is, are you going to believe me? Are you going to believe what I'm telling you, that making money is very easy? You don't have to work hard? Do you know that some of the students in my class, just use a couple for example, they have their own middleman business, where they, like one of my favorite, Coach Stu. Coach Stu has a middleman moving service down in New Orleans. And Coach Stu, well, he's a coach. He coaches kids sports, but he also has a middleman business. Now, Coach Stu used to work at a moving service. This is how he kind of learned some of it. And they used to wear him out. He said he was making like $9, $10 an hour. Now he makes way more than that and doesn't have to touch anything. In fact, he can be coaching his kids and his company still makes money because all they do is book the jobs. They don't do the work. And so, in fact, he's grown to 2 locations now in 2 cities in less than a year. That's what's possible for all of you if you want to start a middleman business. And so Coach Stu learned the easy money principle, and that is the less work you do, the more money you can make. I made that up, but that's the truth. And just think about it. All the hard workers are struggling financially. It's the people who don't do any of the work who are living their best lives. And I got news for you, good news for you. You don't have to work hard. You don't have to be on that struggle bus. You don't have to be in that struggle lane. You don't have to be the implementers who's doing all the work and burning your body out. It doesn't have to be you. You can actually be on the other side making money very easily. The problem is the story you tell yourself. You're so convinced that you got to work hard because people say that, man, you got to just keep working hard. No. I love the saying, don't work harder, work smarter. Work smarter. I even like work higher, work at a higher level. Don't be an implementer, don't be a middle manager, be the owner, be the CEO. They make all the money from the beach. So he's got a middleman, and I'm using him as an example, and I know he doesn't mind, and he's even done a video review of the class on here. Go find that. And, you know, he's working less. He told me the other day, he was like, man, I get to enjoy life more, spend time with my family and my kids, do the things I enjoy doing, and still make decent money. Because I think right now I don't want to give all his information away, but he's very close to $10,000 a month without leaving his house, without having to miss games that he's coaching. I'm just telling you. This is how easy this is. I guess the hardest part of what I do is not even teaching people how to build a business, is convincing them that you don't have to work hard to make a lot of money. In fact, it's the opposite. Okay, y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all ain't listening. Y'all ain't picking up what I'm putting down today. I got you. If you are, hit the thumbs up, drop a comment, drop a question. Let me know you're getting this. I hope you are. So, but again, it's easier to make a lot of money very quickly without working hard than it is to work hard and over a long period of time make a little bit of money. If you don't think money's about speed, you're wrong. Because people always say, is this a get-rich-quick scheme? You better hope it is, because you're not going to live long enough to get rich slowly. You're convinced that everything that tells you can make money quickly and easily is a scheme. But you overlook the real scheme or the real scam, which is you've been trained to stay broke and work hard for the rest of your life. That's the real scam. You've been broke for 20 years and every opportunity you get, you go, that's a scam. No, honey, you're already in the scam. The scam of being broke for the rest of your life, working hard, trading time for a little bit of money. That's the scam. Y'all don't want to hear me preach today. Y'all don't want to hear me today. I'm giving it to you today. I got my coffee, but I came with that energy today. I came with it. But y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all just want to be told the kumbayas. Y'all just want to be told work hard and it'll pay off. Nope. Now, there are some instances where you can grind your butt off and it does pay off. Yes, of course. There are some instances where that is the case. But for most of you, ain't going to be the case. You can work hard as a lawyer and work your way up. There's some things. Work hard as a politician and work your way up. But for most of you, You're not in that lane. The harder you work, the faster you're going to wear your body out. The faster you understand and accept this truth, the faster you'll sit down at that kitchen table and start working on your new blueprint. Say, wait a minute, this guy's right. I'm working my butt off, got nothing to show for it. This ain't the way to win. I've been scammed. Nobody told me this was the real scam. This was the real scam. So, but I'm proud of people like Jace. I'm proud of people like Coach Stu, Denise, MJ, who got in last night along with some others. I'm proud of those people because those people took the initiative to change their lives and say, you know what? I've had enough of this. I've worked my butt off for these companies, sold all my time, barely even got to enjoy life, and here I am paycheck to paycheck. Enough of this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to enjoy life on my own terms. I'm going to be around the people I love. I'm going to control my own time, and I'm going to stop punching your clock. And that journey starts today. Whether you start investing, flip a house, get a vending machine, start your own middleman business, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. You just need to do something. All right? So if you guys want that, put middleman in the comments below or just click the link in the video description. I'm going to try to do another live training. I'm having a blast, man. It's changing people's lives. You guys got to be in there. We're having so much fun. Don't come late. You're going to miss it. But it's a blessing. We're having a great time. If you want to just go, if you're sitting there and you're like, you know what, dude, I'm ready. Let's go. Say less. Then go to middlemanceo.com. Go ahead and grab the course. And I'll see you in the live training. Yes, I'll see you. We do group trainings. We do live trainings. I'm with you one-on-one. As soon as you finish the training, you and I will do one-on-one meetups. Listen, I'm going to start bringing more students on so they can start telling you how this goes down. But we're having a blast. We're having a great time getting people away from their jobs, from their 9-to-5s, teaching them how to make money without having to work hard. That's the goal. Living life on your terms is the way you want to live. We don't know how long we're going to be here, y'all. I don't know either. So I don't want to punch a clock until I die. And I know you don't either. All right, guys, have a wonderful, blessed day. See you on the next video. And for those who want to change their life, I know it's not for everybody. Everybody don't want to change their life. So there's some people who want to work hard and slave away for a paycheck. If that's you, more power to you. But if you're the opposite and you want to live a life of freedom and make money without having to work hard, using only your phone, working just a couple hours a week, then you need to be in that training. Put middleman in the comments or click the link in the video description. And I'll see you guys over there. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Peace.